bin noch nicht darauf vom Berg. I didn't descend the mountain yet. In other words, we are still under that influence. We're still in this ambiance of Shavuos from receiving the Torah, the Ten Commandments. So I want to discuss with you today a fascinating, heated conversation between the angels, God, and Moshe Rabbeinu. Beautiful text in the Gemara Shabbos. But before we do that, let us first of all say a Kapitel Tehillim from David HaMelech. David HaMelech, whose Yortzeit was on Shavuos, and we hope that his descendant Moshiach should already reveal himself today. So Shir HaMalos LeDavid. Lule Adonai shoy alonu yemano Yisrael. Lule Adonai shoy alonu bekum aleinu Adam. Azai chayim belo'unu b'charois apambona. Azai mayim shtufunu nach ve'over nafshenu. Azai over nafshenu amayim azidoni baruch Adonai shalom lesonon teref l'shneim. Nafshenu kitziponim leto mepach yoikshim apach nishbo v'nachnu limlotnu. Ezreinu b'shem Adonai oisei shamayim va'oretz. Our safety, our help is in the name of God, creator of heaven and earth. Let us give some tzedakah. And here is the discussion which I've mentioned earlier. So this is in the big book, the Gemara Shabbos, Tractate Shabbos, Daf Peches Amud Beis 88, Folio B. And here is what the Gemara says. Amar Rabbi Yeshua ben Levi. Rabbi Yeshua ben Levi says, B'shor shor leMoshe l'Amorim, when Moshe Rabbeinu ascended heaven to receive the Torah. Amru malachi hashoros lifnei HaKadosh Baruch Hu, the angels said to God, Ribono shel olam, Master of the universe, Ma liyelud ishu beinenu. What is a mortal human being? A person that born from a mother, flesh and blood. What is he doing here? Doesn't belong here. Amar lohen. So God told him, Lekabel Torah bo. He came to receive the Torah. Dereshak. Amru lefonav. So they say to God, Chem do genuzo shegenuzo lach. This precious, this cherished treasure that you've been storing it. Teisha meis v'shivim v'arba doros, 974 generations, koidem shenivra ha'olam, prior to the creation of the world, whatever that means. We're not going to go into it now. It means generations before there was no world. That's a subject for itself. So he says, something that you have been having for such a long time. You want to give it away to a human being? To someone which is made out of flesh and blood, not to a divine spiritual creation? And they go on to quote a number of verses. God turns to Moshe Rabbeinu, Amar lo HaKadosh Baruch Hu leMoshe, Herzer l'Tshuva. You owe them an answer. They have a good argument. So Moshe Rabbeinu says to God, Ribono shel olam, Misyora ani, I'm afraid to answer them. Why? Shema yisrufuni behevel shebepiyam. They could just burn me up just with their breath. And I will become no more human being. I'll become an angel. So God says, hold on to my throne, and give him an answer. Goes on to quote some verses. So there is what Moshe Rabbeinu answers. And Moshe Rabbeinu turns to God. Amar lefonov. So he says to God, you just gave us the Ten Commandments. And how do you say there? Ribono shel olam, Torah she'ata noiseni, that Torah that you are giving me now, me to give it to the people, right? Mike Siba, what does it say there? Well, the first message that you gave to the Jewish people, what does it say? I'm God, your God who has taken you out of Egypt. Correct? So now he turns to the angels and says, Amar and it turns to the angels. LeMitzrayim yeradetem, leParo ishtabatem, Torah lo motei lochem. Were you in Egypt? Did you experience bondage? Did you experience exile? Did you experience slavery that God says, I took you out of Egypt? So it doesn't apply to you. There's a deeper meaning. To receive the Torah, says Moshe Rabbeinu, you have to earn it. You have to be worthy of it. How do you earn to receive the Torah? Through exile. Through first going through the difficulties of our prison, the difficulties of Egypt, the difficulties of slavery, the difficulties of the challenge of imprisonment. That's when you can appreciate the freedom which God is offering you through Torah. But if you have never experienced it, you do not deserve to receive it. And then he goes on to give him another answer, which we will discuss later. But in the meantime, Rabbi Shalom, we have enough exile. We have enough suffering. Time for you to take us out of this Egypt and bring us to Yerushalayim with Mashiach.